Welcome back to another Dragonflight gold making video. In this one we have a pretty good farm that is a 2x4 farm. Well, that's the best way to do it, and it is located right here. And what we're going to be farming for are the fire rousings and the frost rousings. And now these are turned into the awakenings, which are basically just like the primals of Dragonflight. And now you want to have a group of 2x4 to do this the most efficiently, but the best part about this, you can do it solo, and the best part is that there's just so many of these mobs that actually drop the rousing items. And so you're going to get a whole heap of these per hour, and because we're so early on in Dragonflight, they're worth a whole heap of gold, and you're making like a ridiculous amount of gold per hour here, like over 100k at the moment per hour on this farm, which is super good. As you can see, what we're doing is we're just pulling absolutely everything up onto the top platform where we've got the marker right there. Ideally you'd want to have a monk with a statue there, and then taunting the statue and getting aggro on all the mobs and tanking everything. However, there wasn't any monks in the looking for group, so you can just do it with like a tank, like a DH, or even a druid. Really, you could just have them sit in bare. Now it's going to work the best though with a monk. So if you can, wait for a monk and find a monk, or you even play a monk, lucky for you, because you can come to this farm and it's super easy being the monk, because you just have to stand on the statue, spam taunt, and basically just kill things and loot when you don't have to run around at all. But this is a great farm. You should be able to find it in the looking for group under custom. It should be called like Frost Fire Rousing Farm, or Frost Fire Element Farm, something like that. Most people are calling it. But as you can see, we're we're 10 minutes in, and we've made 10k. So that means within an hour you're going to be looking at 60k gold here, which is absolutely awesome. And that's with the current prices right now. Now you can get some other items that will bump up the hourly price, and it all depends how good your group is at farming this. But this is one of the best farms in Dragonflight at the moment. All of the rousing farms for the items that you make the awakenings, all of those are super good farms right now, and I highly recommend doing this one. Definitely. So as you can see, we're getting a whole heap of the fire and the frost rousings super quick, and it adds up very fast. There's just so many mobs that are dying, especially if you have a 2x4. That just means that you have two groups, both have 4 people in them, and you're all on the same layer and stuff, and basically you're all sharing the loot for the mobs that you killed. If you had more people, it would split up the tags and you wouldn't get the loot. But if you have 2x4, you can have 8 people farming the same like creatures with the same tags, and you can all loot them all together. Anyways guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more Dragonflight gold making videos in the future, and hit that bell notification and you'll be notified before everyone else on the gold farms